Welcome back, everyone, to another round of Gore Made Breaks. Before we get started, I got to give a very special shout out to the following Patreon members: T-Bone, Wayne Hunt, Michael P. with Basketball Cards, and of course, Shane with Oddball Cards. Oddball, a quack to you, good sir. We are bringing back 2019 and 2020 in a very big and very fun way. After that World Series, I don't think anybody has clicked Bo Bichette or Vladdy off of their radars because, oh my goodness, they definitely came to play. Mile High, how are you doing? Oddball, I'm going to begin with the customary mystery pack for you, sir. And then if you've got an order in mind of what you'd like to see, please let me know. How are you folks doing on what's hopefully a fine Saturday night? I'm not doing too bad, Mile High. Thank you for asking. Just waiting for my week to wind down to get to tonight, get to look at some fun stuff and reminisce. 2019 obviously was a very fun year in collecting for me, and that is a high number, actually. Colin Cowgill, I don't know how much that's going to fetch you, but it is maybe somebody out there is completing a high number set. The Chicken Man, little Pinnacle, Wade Boggs in pinstripes, Andy Van Slyke in early Stadium Club. Why not throw a sleeve on that? Lenny Harris. There is Doyle Alexander. Tony Gwynn, the hit machine, Mr. Padre. This is a nice little mystery pack here. Strawberry and Angels gear. Come on. Sometimes these have like a bunch of really fun, nostalgic cards. Craig Reynolds, Chris James. That looks like a Topps traded. It is. Jose Canseco Pinnacle. Wow. Derek Lowe. Is that a colored parallel? Kyle McClellan. Look, is that? That's got to be right. Like some sort of, I would almost say it's like a Father's Day. I don't know if it's numbered or not yet. Matt Harrison in blue. Let's see. Maybe that's like a retail exclusive blue. Mike Lavalier. Slammin' Sammy. 1990 score rookie. What the heck? This is the best pack I think we've ever opened. And Vlad versus, well, we got to go Vladdy versus Bo Bichette. Or we could go Vladdy versus Tatis, who did win his second platinum glove. Escobar, and then your A's leaders with your new Braves head coach right there in the middle, Mr. Walter Weiss. Not a bad little mystery pack there, Oddball. These Presstine packs sometimes have a lot of fun stuff. I think that might have been the most loaded one that we've seen. And Dragon Fan Tim, it's about to get very Christmassy out your way, it sounds like. Oddball, what says you? Is this the best of those mystery packs as we've gotten? It's definitely got the biggest variety of stars that we've ever seen, and it didn't do it by having 7 CC Sabathias in there. Thorgy's in the house. How are you doing? All right, Oddball, let's go with Optic next. We have not opened the 2019 Heritage High number in quite some time, so we'll get to that. We'll toss this back there. And Oddball, let's go. Now is as good a time as any as well to start talking up the auction that we have planned for the 11th. No, Thorgy, there are no holiday cards. Harrison Bader, there's Glaber Day. See if he takes his option. Frankie Lindor. And then Eloy. There we go. So nice 2019 rated rookie Eloy Jimenez. Oddball. I know you still kind of collect him, so nice pull for you. There's J.D. Martinez, JV, and a silver Holo Prism Starling Marte, and then Trey Mancini. Very nice. Couple of packs so far. Anyway, we have an auction on the 11th. Oddball, you've got cards. Spaceman's got some cards, and so does Brian K. Mike Moustakis there. Oh, Yelly, highlights, also is silver. And Sean Reed Foley. Funny story, maybe not funny, but I actually got a Sean Reed Foley 1-of-1 printing plate. I think that might have been one of the first 1-of-1s I ever pulled in my entire life. Okay, Jose Martinez, Chris Sale, Soto, second-year Illusions, and then the Corbin Burnsy rated rookie. This is a heck of a blaster. Dumb if he doesn't take it. It's kind of a betting on himself, right? I think a lot of these guys would be looking for offers. Like they offer, I think they offer something like $22 million for 1 year. Some of these guys might be looking for, 15 times 3. Taking the 1 year deals, a bet on yourself kind of moment. Heaney, Lorenzo Cain, Justice Sheffield rookie, and then Daniel Ponce de Leon. So we'll see what he does. See if he liked his time in Detroit or not. Trey Turner, love him, still in Nats gear. Miggy, Clayton Kershaw, Hall of Famer and newly retired, and then A-Brag. Sleeve up the Kershaw for you. Okay, now to our bonus pack. Now to the bonus pack. Okay, we got a pink Chris Sale, who is just one of those dudes, a great comeback story, right? Winning the Cy Young and the Triple Crown last year. Andrew Heaney, and then Trevor Richards. So oddball, definitely the best look at a 2019 Optic Blaster that we've had in a while. Got one of the big four rookies from back then. Let's see if we can't find Vladdy now. Don't sleep on Yordan Alvarez rookies out of here as well. Yordan was another big rookie that, unfortunately, injuries have kind of plagued him. But when he's on, he is on. Okay, ready? We got Matty O, Raffy Devers, Pat Corbin, and a Mookie refractor. So nice refractor in pack 1. Always love getting parallels. Who doesn't, right? All right, next up, Freddie Freeman. All these dudes in their old unis. Nicky Lopez, Anthony K, rookie. And then the Kess Daddy, Future Stars. Man, they really have decided to keep this Future Star logo around for quite some time. And I really like what they've done with it in recent Topps Chrome. There's Goldie, Lucas Giolito, Trey Turner one more time. Love him still. And then 85 style, Kess Daddy. Okay, oddball. Let's go down to the pinks. I think there's 4 or 5 cards in here. Definitely don't do this anymore. You got to get your pink cards out of the base packs. All right, here we go. Matt Boyd. World Series champ, Jack Flaherty. Paul DeYoung. And card number 4 is Yoan Moncada. Oh, there is 5 cards. It was stuck. And Ketel Marte, who I think won a Silver Slugger award this year. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention. All the Silver Slugger, Gold Glove, Platinum Glove awards have been going out. I still don't think they haven't announced the Rookie of the Year yet. A few other ones still kicking around out there. All right, next up, going Heritage High and then oddball. Did I see you added some additional Heritage Highs? Okay. Heritage High had all the big rookies. Riley Green won a Silver Slugger. I think he did. I think that was his first one, right? For Science. Science always works. Francisco Liriano, Justice Sheffield, rookie. Sky Bolt, rookie. Alfaro, the rookie trophy there. Cabrera, Daniel Murphy, Tanner Roark, Juris Familia. I love this style. Matt Moore, Vogelbach. There is a Vladdy rookie. It says so on the card. So 1 Vladdy for the count oddball. Pollock, Matt Adams, Craig Kimbrell, Hansel Robles, Brebbia, Charlie Culberson. They had a Culberson-Swanson bobblehead mix-up. Christian Walker, Scott Alexander, and Drew Pomeranz. All right, so we got 1 Vlad rookie so far, and that's nice to see in pack number 1. First of these we've opened. Vogelbach is a high number, SP, card 706. So oddball, beating the odds. Very first high number pack we've opened yields a Vlad rookie card, which is exactly what we want to see. Oddball, I think you like Tatis as well. Might see him. I was thinking about that. I'm glad you mentioned that. This wasn't planned or anything. I was thinking about that earlier today, actually, what his career trajectory will look like with the suspension. And I do feel like he if it's possible to time that kind of thing right, like injury and so young in his career, I think like for such a horrible stain on your career, I think that's probably the best set of circumstances for that to have happened. All right, Waino, Guerra, Doogie. There's Ryan Brazier. Nate Lowe, rookie. Let's leave that. Chavis, rookie. Why not? Clay Buchholz. That's an unfortunate picture. Max Moroff, John Duplantier. Chris Paddock, rookie. Why not? Now and then another Vladdy card. That doesn't count, though. I think we normally say you have to have your name on the card when it's a weird team card or something like that. Is it Markavicius? I guess. I don't know. Kikuchi, rookie. This is a nice pack. Frazier, Max Fried, early Max Fried, Ryan Presley, Wilmer Flores, Terrence Gore, Austin Barnes, and Travis Bergen. Nice pack full of rookies and another look at a Vlad. Still, Vlad is winning, and I don't know. We have some 2024 and 5 stuff being opened here in a bit. which I guess we could get Bo Bichette in there. And there's a high number. Chris Paddock was actually a high number rookie. Well, that vote is happening right now, right? The Bonds Clemens rookie, and that comes out, I think, on the 7th, doesn't it? December. So I guess technically they would be first. Tatis has got a ways to go. All right, here we go. Second scientific pack: Hess, Andrew Miller, Melky, Nicky Lopez, Iglesias, Wilson Ramos, Jordy Mercer, Shoemaker, Brandon Brennan rookie, Anibal Sanchez, then and now, or now and then, 21st Century Man. Who is that? Elvis Luciano, Dwight Smith Jr., Britton, Ryan McMahon, Alex Jackson, Brett Anderson, Escobar, Marisnik, Para, and D. Hall. Lou Whitaker was left off the Hall of Fame ballot. Sometimes it doesn't seem like there's really any rhyme or reason with some folks. There's another high number. I want to say, Oddball, we've gotten a high number in every single pack, which puts you, 4 cards? 3 cards so far, 4 if it holds up, into a 50-card set. Gradeworthy is up next. Gradeworthy is the second and last person on the list. So if you guys are interested, clock is ticking. J.D. Davis, Mr. Wood, Pineda, Simber, Kurt Suzuki, your new coach as well for the Angels. Russell Martin, Josh Boers, it's one of those names it's impossible to pronounce. Gamble, Cole Tucker rookie, why not? They got Salvi. You remember they had these, I think it was only in the minor league set that there was actual, like some of these were autographed on the inside or numbered. Okay, got the Yelly, Scott Oberg, Carson Kelly, David Freese, Omar Narvaez, Carter Keyboom. Let's sleeve that just because. Brendan Rodgers, rookie, why not? Austin Riley, rookie, of course. Beckham and Richard loves the ladies. Signed a 2-year deal with the Royals. Nice. And that brings us to our other Platinum Glove winner, which Bobby Witt Jr. won a Platinum Glove this year for the Royals. A lot of good news for the KC crew. Oddball, you are off of the hot seat, sir. I don't know, Thorgy. If it comes along, I will definitely pick some up. But Holiday, over the past few years, has gotten very tough to get in any type of quantity. And the price just keeps going up and up and up. So I've kind of stopped holding out hope for Holiday. Salvi is actually one of those guys that I think everyone thinks is a lot older than he is. I think he's in his early 30s, actually. But everybody thinks he's like 45 years old. Oddball, you are off the hot seat, sir. Oddball, I don't know if you can check your shipping just to see if the cards did arrive. I was a little under the weather earlier, so I didn't have time to go. I think they were supposed to arrive today. Maybe you can check. I'm banking on that they left me the key, so I might be able to go pick it up tomorrow on a Sunday. I'm sure they're closed on Tuesday. Auction is on Tuesday as well. But I have Spaceman's cards here. There's some Ohtani in there. There's some vintage action in there saw some Roger Clemens rookies. 35. He looks like he's 45. All right. Gradeworthy is second up this evening. I will start with his mystery pack. Gradeworthy, not sure if you were able to make it in tonight or not. If you are, please holler in the chat there. All right, Jared Kelenic, old school upper deck. Brett Boone. It's another thing I was thinking a lot about was the new Topps basketball and how Jordan has an upper deck exclusivity clause for just basic cards. Not unheard of for guys to have the autograph exclusivity like Trout and Topps. I was just watching another Topps traded card there. I was just watching the Jordan Wizard Years documentary on YouTube. It was pretty good. Kenny Williams. There's a bunch of these types of cards. I don't know if anybody knows of these. Maybe you're watching this after the fact if you want to comment. There's a bunch of these like early Fleer kind of random design cards. Like maybe this was something out of like a rack pack exclusive or blister pack, something or other. I'm still seeing Mark McGwire cards and some of these Fleer variants. There's a Matt Williams rookie. I think he's got maybe a Topps traded in 87, but 88 Matt Williams, big Marine. Anywho, I'm still seeing Mark McGwire cards that I have never seen in my life, and I like to think I'm fairly knowledgeable about baseball cards and keep my eye on what's going on. And it's funny to still see brand new cards that you've never seen from that long ago. Anyway, all right. I think Gradeworthy would say to go old to new, and last time he was using his Donruss rules, which is basically code for just the good stuff. So let's go through here looking for Chicken Man or Donnie Baseball. Don Mattingly looks like he's not going back to the Blue Jays. You guys see that? There's CC, Beltrade, DeGrominator, Cole, Fat Rock Machado, Prince, Kershaw. Let's see, Tulo, Iwakuma, Carrasco, Kyle Seager, Rosario, Vizquel, Pete Rose, the Man of Steel, the Kid, Bo Jackson, Mats, Jorge Soler. All right, that goes the base stuff. This is the fun stuff. Prospect card before his rookie card of Dansby. Piscotty, he's a A's utility stud. Greg Bird, why not for a Yankee collector? Says the package is in transit. Okay, hopefully it gets there by Monday then. Okay, Jose Fernandez, Conforto rookie, Bobby Dahlbeck, USA Baseball, and Nolan Ryan swinging the wood. We like that. I love getting SPs of pitchers hitting. Okay, Mattingly will hopefully come back to the Yankees. Yeah, I did think that I had seen an appeal to get him to come back as like a base coach or a bench coach, something to that effect. I guess we'll wait and see if that actually does pan out with Donnie Baseball. Bench coach, that's what I thought I saw. There's so much baseball news happening right now. Yeah, the post office, so the P.O. box side, you can just walk in 24 hours, but if they don't leave a key, it closed at 2, so it kind of sucks. All right, Todd Father, Simmons, Kiermaier, D. Gordon, Goldie, Encarnacion, Gonzalez, Big Poppy, another Kershaw, another Tulo, Iwakuma, Carrasco, and Seager, Rosario, Chris Sale, Eaton, Donnie Baseball. There's the Iron Man, Puckett, Jay Up, David Wright, and Michael Taylor, and another one of these pink parallels. He got one last week too, I think. Kiermaier, Giolito prospect, another Greg Bird rookie, Henry Owens rookie, Bam Bam, Diamond King, another Conforto rookie. And did he get an autograph? He did. Brian Ellington rookie, and then the Kid throwback. Well, hey, getting an autograph out of these fat packs is few and far between. So nice little unexpected scribble there out of 2016 Donruss. There's only 6 of these fat packs left in all of existence. 2016 used to be super affordable. And then with the recent years of Mr. Schwarbaum, 2016 has definitely escalated in the interest realm. All right, let's go to 2025 series. No, I got to do old to new. 2024 archives. Hopefully we'll find some Skeens action, maybe even a yellow parallel Skeens. Okay, Slavis Basabe rookie. That was a Chicken Man. Manzardo rookie. Henry Davis rookie. JT. A lot of that style. Noelvi Marte rookie. Jung-Hoo Lee rookie. The Fresh Prince, Cal Ripken, and Mo. Cody B. And who thinks Cody B is going to stick around New York? Shea, the Wrecking Crew foil. Priester rookie. There's Cody B one more time. King Tuck and Ryan Jeffers. I think Kyle Tucker has a decision to make as well. And Oddball, I'm right there with you. Archives is like the closest thing to Topps Donruss, where there's just a ton to look at. You cannot be bored looking at archives, and that does count for something. Got to chase the money. He's definitely getting that point in his career, right? He came in at 2017. He had a bunch of injury years. Had a good year last year. So I don't know if the clock is ticking on his body. All right, we got Christian Scott, rookie, Trevor Story, Javi, Francisco Alvarez, J-Rod. Let's see what we got. I hope they really hit in front of Judge for next week. Trenton Grisham. I think Thorgy is another guy who might be on the move. And the Reds fans dreaming of Schwarber. I've heard a lot of talk about the Cubs trying to get him back. There's McKenzie, Sosa, Strawberry, and Yelly, and the Uwasawa rookie in yellow. I really love the foil parallels, the black and the yellow, just looks so nice. Mason Wynn, insert rookie. J. Ram Moreno, Ben Brown rookie, Andy Pajes rookie, and Ceddanne Rafaela rookie. I'll take all of those. These guys, these, kind of utility men for the Dodgers, probably seeing a bump in card value after that World Series. You got guys coming off the bench doing amazing things. It wasn't all Shohei. I did go and find some Yamamoto rookies after that World Series ended. That guy's just an animal. And because he's a pitcher, people sleep on his cards. All right, here we go. We got 2 fat packs of Series 1. There's J-Rod, De Los Santos rookie, Mize, Jung-Hoo Lee, second year there, Kachanowicz, Wong, Jeffers, Jake Irvin, a couple of pitching dudes there. There's Jazz. Jazz won a Silver Slugger. Jackson Holiday, Future Star card. Horner, maybe that's the kiss of death. Edwin Diaz, Rafaela, other Future Star. A couple of dudes there from the Braves. There's Gunnar, Joe Ryan. Varsho had a great year. Springer had a great postseason. Rays, Matty O, Terang, DeGrom, the Angels, Gabby, Glass now. Man, just a great postseason. I still get all goosebumpy watching highlights. There's a little movie that's been made about the postseason. Steer, Brandon Marsh, Angel Martinez, rookie, Gray. The O's, Suarez, and Freddie Freeman. Mr. Palmer, how are you doing on this fine evening? Okay, there's Soto's a star. Bobby Witt is definitely a star. And the greatest hits, James Wood rookie card. Okay, guys, I'll say it again. This is it. This is the final pack tonight. So if you are on the fence about getting in, please realize there's no time like the present. Weird that, I don't know what's going on with that. He seemed like a solid part of their rotation. Not sure where Shota might wind up, but you can never have too much good pitching. Larnack, Schneider, 3 dudes, Soler, let's see, Alcantara, Jung, Cubbies, Key Bryan, Carlos Rodriguez, rookie, Rogers, Pat Bailey got a gold glove, I do believe. Ryan, rookie, Josh Hader, there's J-Rod, De Los Santos, Mize, and Jung-Hoo. We already saw these guys. Horner, Diaz. Diaz, I think, is a free agent, is he not? Rafaela, there we go. Joe Ryan, Varsho again, 3 dudes that can hit. Law Dog, Call to the Hall, Ernie Banks, insert. That's such a classic, flagship type insert. Tatis and the Kobe Mayo star rookies. Gray, the O's, Suarez, Freddie Freeman, Pepois, and that will do it. Yeah, I mean, they did pay Severino, which was a surprising salary that I never expected the A's to part with. So maybe the A's are starting to get serious and willing to pay folks, but I guess we'll see. Diaz will be on the move. How old is Diaz? He's another, maybe a little Salvi-esque, where it seems like he's been around forever, but maybe he's younger than it might seem. He just came off an injury as well, I thought. All right, guys, that was all we had for this evening. So let's go over this again on the 11th, and we will start at regular Packs with Friends time because most people are off that day. So 7 p.m. Eastern, we'll start. We have an auction, and we have 3 people putting cards across the board here. We have the Spaceman, we have Oddball, and we have Brian K. So there should be a lot of nice stuff. And hopefully we'll see you guys there. Don't forget, I am posting the Packs with Friends list super early. So you have an entire week to sign up and most of the week to also qualify for a free pack. So just get your name and your order in by Friday, and you are ready to rock come Saturday night with a free pack. Nothing says you can't get in on Saturday, but if you want a free pack, there's the rules. All right. Anyway, guys, thank you for tonight. Glad we got to see some of you just to check in at least, and we'll see you here in a couple of days, guys. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Later.